Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 246. I got my coffee in my Scrappy Knitting Queen mug today. Pumpkin spice creamer. Good stuff. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today it is crochet and knitting. I got both today. First, I want to let you all know that I did get sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. If this bothers you, then I'm sorry. Watch next week's episode. I'm feeling better, a lot better. Like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday were rough, and then Thursday I woke up and I'm like, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just sound nasally, but I'm feeling good. So thanks, husband, for giving me your cold. Thanks a lot. So this week was a little rough. I was sick, and my youngest daughter had her orthodontist appointment where we started the I don't even know what it's called. She has, I wouldn't call it retainer. It looks like Invisalign on her bottom jaw. She's got some of the brackets, and she's got some rubber bands. So it was rough for a few days. She missed a couple days of school. I felt horrible because there was nothing I could do for her, but she's better now. She's getting used to it. The pain is gone. It was just really tender for a few days. She had troubles eating and all that stuff. And this thing you have to pop in and out, take the rubber bands out to eat. So that's kind of annoying. But I think she's getting the hang of it. So that's a little bit of life stuff right up front. Yeah, it was not a good week. Let me tell you, it was rough. But it's Friday. It's Friday, March 8th? Yes, March 8th, 9:01 a.m. 2024. It's Friday. I think things are looking up. I'm feeling better, so cross your fingers for me. That next week is a lot better. I guess I'm wearing, since I'm fiddling with it, before I get started, I'm wearing my Marled magic shawl that I recently finished. Was it January? I think I finished in January. I love it. This is fingering weight held double, so it's squishy, and it's got tassels on that end, and then in the middle it's got tassel. It's got braid. You probably can't see it. Love it. I am still not in the shawl mood. I don't know what's going on. I'm not feeling it. So I guess we're just not going to force it, right? I know I said I was like, I must knit all the Stephen West MKALs. I knit one and I'm like, I don't want to. It's okay. It's okay. It might come back. I'm just not going to force it. We're just going to go with the flow. If I feel like casting on a shawl, I will. I have yarn for a couple of them in my stash. So I don't have to buy any yarn. When the mood strikes me, I will. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. I will have all the show notes right down there in the description box. Click the word more a couple times and everything should drop down for you. I will have my reading and watching, all of my whips, and we have the famous light bulb twitching. Great, it's okay. Reading and watching. Whips, FOs, project pages, if I have any. I think my blankets, I have project pages. I will have this Henrietta, if you're new here, I will have the project page for that also in the pattern. My emotional support chicken. Love it. Yeah, and also sometimes I rewatch these and sometimes I like totally gloss over some information. One, you can ask me in the description box, but also look in my notes. I'm pretty good with my notes. So if I totally forget to say something, like I think last time I forgot to tell you my hook size for my granny strip blanket. I don't even think I told you what weight of yarn it was, but all that information is right down there. I will also have my email down there, my Ravelry group, where I'm hosting my 2 MKALs, or 2 knit-alongs. One of them you can crochet, but whatever. Knit all the MKALs. Those are Stephen West MKALs. This is one if you want. And knit all the scraps. That one you can crochet. I also got into the Ravelry group this week. Pat, pat, pat. Good me. Good job. Good me. Good job me. You guys are killing it. There's so many. Somebody finished an MKAL shawl, the twist and turns one, I think it was. Yeah, so we have one finished object in there. And the knit all the scraps, you guys are going, you're going crazy. There's socks, there's shawls, there's blankets. Oh, it's beautiful. Keep it up. If I remember, maybe like at the end of March, I will draw some pattern prizes just for giggles, since this is a year-long knit along. Both of these are. The Stephen West one isn't as active, so I don't know if I'll do that with that one. Maybe I'll wait 6 months and see. Which I understand. I mean, it's shawls. They take a long time. So don't get discouraged if you're not working on your MKALs. It's okay. I get it. It's a lot. Scrappy socks are so much faster. I think that is my spiel. Everything is down below. If I forgot something, which I might have. I don't know. Up front, I'm going to say I did cast on a scrappy pair of socks. I did the cuff and I put it away. So I'm not ripping it out. I was going to do that pair next, and my Freckled Whimsy clubs came in, and I'm going to be casting those on. I'm casting on the Christmas one today. I'm not going to show them because I got mine on Monday and I don't want to spoil it. So the Christmas club and the Harry Potter club might both be FOs next week. I'm feeling like I'm going to be hopping on the DK sock train again. So yeah, it's coming. Yeah, I wound up my Freckled Whimsy Christmas yarn yesterday. It's gonna be cast on today. I don't know when. Maybe after I'm done recording. Maybe this evening. Maybe after lunch. I don't know. But it's gonna get cast on. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing the Harry Potter one next. And I also have the January Harry Potter club that I did not cast on. And it's green, so that's added to the pile. Yes, and I also found some Yarn of the Month fingering weight from 2023. That's all green, or greenish, so that's on my list. I went through my stash and I got a nice little pile of stuff I want to cast on. So yeah, that's my motivation. Can I finish 3 DK weight socks and 1 fingering weight sock in March? You're all like, you have to even ask. So we'll see. It is the 8th, so I mean, we already had a week of March. Okay, so I mentioned the scrappy socks with the cuff. I'm not going to show those today either. When I get them back out, I'll show them. I just have a cuff done. Last Sunday, I'm like, I want to cast on scrappy socks. So I did, and then that yarn came in on Monday, and I'm like, well, squirrel. I'll get to it. Okay, finish objects. This episode, I'm sorry to say, I mean, I was not feeling well, for one, but you're going to say, well, look at all these finished objects. You're fine. You're fine. I got in the zone with my... Sorry, I talk with my hands. I said last week that I was going to start my dad's crochet slippers. I started on Friday, and I could not stop until I was done. So, I do not have any finished objects that are socks. I think this is probably the first episode in a long time where I do not have any socks as finished objects. But these go on your feet. So, I mean, it kind of counts, right? So, I have a skein left, so I can show you what I used. Red Heart Super Saver. And this is the gray heather color. This is the color that he loves. My daughter wants to go to Joann's this weekend to get some more fluff and maybe some more yarn. If I can find this in like hot pink, I might make a pair for him in hot pink just for giggles, just to get him going. If I can find hot pink, I don't know. I don't want baby pink. I want hot pink. So I will be looking. I always joke with my dad. So I don't know if he'll wear them, but the look on his face will be worth it. So we'll see. I can get one pair of slippers out of one skein. I do have extra, so and I make the adult. The sizing is kind of weird. Let's see. The women's large / men's medium, which is I think the 3rd size. I will link the pattern and my yarn and my hook size down below, since this was not even, you didn't even see it as a whip, but here is the pattern. Got some notes. This pattern, it says easy, but I don't know. I had a really hard time. Once I figured it out and I had to make some modifications, I got it to work, but I think the issue was the top of the foot is where I had the most trouble. But I don't know, maybe it was because I was a beginner crocheter. I printed this pattern. I love how this is. I printed this pattern in, let me see, December 25th, 2008. So I've been making these probably since 2009, 2008. Well, I guess 2009. We'll just say 2009. So I've made him these since 2009, and I've made him the same gray color all these years. So I thought it would be funny to like give him a different color. I don't know. We'll see. If I can't find hot pink, I'm probably not gonna do it because I don't know. So we will see. Anyway, I finished 6 pairs. So I'm counting this as 6 finished objects. So they're just one, but there's 6 of them. Also, I used a, you probably can't see that. That's a K, USK 10.5, which is a 5.5 millimeter Susan Bait hook. I like the Susan Bait ones. I don't like the Boyle ones. I don't know, something about I like the pointier tip. So that's the hook I use. And I will try to, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This might go bad. Yeah, we'll see. I have them folded up. So here they are. All 12 of them. 6 pairs, 12 of them. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. So I'll just get out one for you. There's the back. There's the top. And then the cuff. The cuff's about 3 inches. I measure from this bump right here. This is a free pattern, so I'm not going to give too much away. Yeah. The issue that I had was the top right here. So you crochet the back, and then you go in the round, and you crochet through the back loop. And when I crochet through the back loop, or when I do my rows, They say to, I don't know, what do they say? They say chain 1 and turn. Is that right? Sorry, I'm reading. I think they said like chain 1 and then turn, which was weird because you're going in around. Maybe I'm not reading it right. Because that goes. Okay, join with slip stitch to the beginning, single crochet at the end of each round. I did not do that. I just put a little stitch marker and kept going. I did not do the slip stitches. I did not do the chain. I did the chain ones because that was the back. Anyway, so then when I did this part, I had to, you crochet back and forth and then you pick up a stitch on each side. And when I did each stitch on each side, it did not go well. So I had to like skip every other chain, which why it has, you can probably see, you kind of see more on this side where it has little holes. But yeah, when I did it that way, it's like, it's all bunched up. It did not look good. And the picture for the cuff says to knit in the back loops. I did not, because the picture does not look like that. Yeah, it says continue working in front loops only for the remainder of the slipper. I mean, the picture looks like it didn't do it, so I didn't do it. So you do front loops on this side, the top, and the around the edge here. That one is just straight single crochet. I think it's all single crochets. There might be one where you have to do 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. But that was like just 1 row out of the whole thing. So I'm pretty sure this is all single crochet. So it's just the construction is a little goofy. And these things are ridiculous. They are so dorky, but he loves them. He wears them all the time. So those are his slippers. I think that's it. So they're done. I'm done with his Christmas present. Oh, it feels so good. And since I did all of that crocheting this week, my hands were good. I was very good about taking breaks. They were very fast to make. I think it takes like, I want to say like maybe 2 hours to make one. So they're very fast to make. So I was able to like chill, take breaks. So with that said, I did not work on my granny stripe blanket that much, but I did work on it a little bit. Probably not going to be doing any crochet today. Probably none tomorrow either. Maybe Sunday I'll get it back, get my blanket back out, but yeah. So the pattern will be linked below, my yarn, all that jazz, my crochet hook. But yeah, this is hilarious. And I did find this pattern on Ravelry. It'll probably take you to the Lion Brand website, because this was a Lion Brand pattern, I believe. Yeah, worsted weight. And they suggest Vanna's Choice, which I don't even know. Is that still around? I haven't been to Joann's in a while to look to see if Vanna's Choice is even a yarn. Or is that a Michaels thing? Is Vanna's Choice Michaels? Maybe it is. Maybe that's why, because I don't go to Michaels very often. Anyway, Vanna's Choice yarn is what they suggest. Okay, that's all my finished objects. That's it. Now we're going to move on to whips, and all of my whips are the same whips you saw last week, but there's progress. So there's that. And here is my crazy... I was working on these before I recorded, and I just shoved everything in there. Mountain State Stitches. Love it. My favorite sock bag. These are my mustache yarn socks. So if I didn't get crazy with those slippers, I probably would have finished these, but it's okay. I wanted to get a gift knit done, or gift crochet, whatever you want to call it. Mustache yarn. Eras. Oh, yes. I'm really tempted to get another skein of this. She had a coupon. I should have got it, but I think the coupon expired. I'm sure this yarn will be back in stock at some point. But I was thinking about making a Musselburgh hat, Musselburgh. I think that would be pretty epic to have a Taylor Swift hat with my Taylor Swift socks. So we'll see. A lot with mustache yarn, her yarn comes and goes, so I'm not concerned that it's gonna like disappear and never come back. All right, I am the sock. I think I just had cuffs done last week. I don't have any stitch markers in here, or progress keepers, I mean. But I'm pretty sure last week I just had cuffs done. So I have the leg done. If you're curious about my markers, I will link a video down below. I did my heels in Lolo, did it, I don't know, was this Angry Rhino? One of her grays. Not the lightest one, but the next one. I think she has like 4 different grays. I have like a bunch of her skeins. Pretty much all the grays in my stash. Maybe it's Naked Hippo. No, I think it's Angry Rhino. So I'm starting on the gusset. I picked up my gusset stitches. Go me. Love it. Each one of these colors represents a Taylor Swift album. I'm not going to go through all of them. I know this one's Midnights. This one's Lover, Reputation, 1989, Red. Ooh. I think the green is the Taylor Swift one. Purple one, Speak Now. That's all I can think I can remember, but I do have the list. Oh, so there's one sock, and this sock I finished my heel flap and my heel turn. And this is what it looks like on Magic Loop. It's kind of wonky until you pick up your gusset. So I'm going to finish the gusset on this one and finish the gusset on this one. Maybe after I finish both gussets, I will treat myself to cast on the Freckled Whimsy Christmas yarn. That sounds like a good idea, right? So yeah, these ones I'm kind of doing tandem. I usually don't, but we're just going to go with it. Love it. I am doing 64 stitches. US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter. Did I say 64 stitches? I think I did. Magic Loop, 32-inch cord. Chiaogoo needles, red lace. Pattern. Vanilla socks on Magic Loop by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. 12 rows of 2x2 rib. I don't like doing rib. Rib's not my favorite, so I only do 12 rows. And it's fine. My socks fit fine. I don't have any problems with them falling or anything. So I love these. These will be done. These will be done. I want to have these done. Oh, I forgot to say, we're going to sprinkle in some life stuff here. I asked my husband, I'm like, can we please get Disney Plus for at least just 1 month? Just 1 month. Because I want to watch the Taylor Swift movie. I have not seen it yet. Because I don't do movie theaters. And when it was available to rent, it was like $20. And my husband's like, if you really want to watch it, we're not spending $20 for you just to watch a movie. So I could not rent it. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be on Disney Plus, please. So I think we're gonna be. He said yes. So we have not signed up yet. But the movie doesn't come out until next week, I think. So I want to kind of have those done so then I can wear them while I watch the movie. Oh, I'm such a nerd. So I'm hoping like next Friday after I record. Well, I don't know. Wait, I'm recording. But we will see. Maybe I will record on Thursday. I will record a day earlier or something. And then Friday I can finish my laundry and then watch Taylor Swift. Oh, that sounds like fun. We will see. All right, that is whip number 1. Now we are on to blankets. Am I showing my cozy memories? Looking at my notes, yep. Cozy memories. I think I did 6 squares. Yep, finished a row. I think I did 3 on Friday and then 3 on Sunday, which was pretty good. So maybe I'll do that this week. Remember I did, yeah, we watched a movie and I did like almost 3 of them. So I'm like, maybe I'll do that again. Oh, my foot is really asleep. Sorry for the faces. Oh. So this is my DK Weight Cozy Memories. I'm doing 12 squares across. I can't talk. It's the Coziest Memories by Kemper Ray. That is the pattern. I am just changing it. I'm holding fingering weight double. And I'm using a US 4. Yep, US 4, 3.5 millimeter. 20 stitches by 20 stitches. I do have a project page for this one. This was where I was on March 1st, so I'm going to leave that progress keeper in there. It's a Twin Mountain Handcrafts one. It's a Christmas tree, or a pine tree in this case. Like I said last week, I am keeping track of my grams in and out, and I'm counting the squares now. I'm not going to wait and count until the blanket's done, because that's just dumb. The more I think about it, because I knit a bunch of grams. And I'm not counting them in the months that I work on this. So, yep, this is the blanket. Most of these were, I don't even know what these are. I know this one was a row 1 mini. I think it was Hot Girl Summer or Hot Boy Summer. I think it was Hot Boy Summer. I'm like, love it. And I think the rest were like Advents. Advent. This was Pineapple Yarn. I think Amy from Happy Little Yarn gave me that skein. I made a hat with it, and then I had scraps left. So, yep. And I'm using all like tonal and speckles for this one. And I know I said I was thinking about making it bigger. I think I'm not going to. As this is getting bigger, it's getting heavier. It's gonna be stretching out. But I got 4 rows done. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep working on this until I don't feel like it anymore, or until it gets too hot. So I might be like, usually in the winter months, I'm like really on it with my blankets. But until they get too big, and then it's summer and they're in my lap and it's hot and I can't. So yeah, I think that's it about this. 6 squares. Each square is about 7.8 grams. So I'm just rounding it to 8 grams per square. Yeah. And I am weaving in my ends. I promise. I keep showing the same thing. I weave them in until I get to a 4 square. So the top row is party time with the fringe. Yeah, I think that's it for that. I said needles, 20 by 20. Yeah. All right, now we got my granny stripe blanket. I remembered my hook this time. I don't think I showed it last week. D 3.25 millimeter. This is one of those Clover Amore hooks. Love it. So that's what I use. And I have a stitch marker in here from where I was last week. I'm gonna put a new one in because I want to keep track of like my March progress. I wanted to work on this, but after all those slippers, I'm like, I don't want to crochet. I need to take a break. So I'm using Magic Knot Ball. I have a project page listed down below with my video, not my video, but a video for the Magic Knot Ball and the pattern for this. Not really, I mean, it's just like you chain a bunch and then you just keep going. You just do double crochets. So, I don't know, it's a tutorial. Is that what the word is? I can never say that word right. So here we are. There's my stitch marker. I'll get a closer up of it in a second. This is my 3rd Magic Knot Ball, and when I finish my Magic Knot Balls, I add it to my grams out. I haven't worked on this in like 3 or 4 days, so I have no idea how much is left in this. I want to say maybe like 60, 70. Love it. So this is fingering weight. I think I did not say that last week. Fingering weight. That's how wide it is. Oh, I love it. It's so crazy. I did wind up another magic knot ball. So I am ready after this one is done. And I will show a close-up. You cannot get these stitch markers anymore. But I bought it from Kay, the crazy sock lady, when she had a shop. Every Sunday is Scrappy Sunday. True, true. I was like, every day is Scrappy. It's Scrappy Day to me, but... Alright, so I'm going to take another Twin Mountain Handcrafts Progress Keeper. A little, what is this called? French press? I don't know what it's called. Something coffee related. I will put this on this right here. I'm going to leave the scrappy one on there so that I could see my, there we go, my March progress. So far that's my March progress. Not a lot as last time, but it's okay. I worked on those slippers. I'm not surprised that I didn't work on that this much. But it's gonna be a new week after I take a couple, you know, days break. Even just like looking at it right now, I want to work on it. So this is what it looks like folded in half. And I chained 302 stitches. If you're curious, that will also be down there. So yeah, if I do not work on this like Saturday, I'm not gonna work on it today because I want to work on socks. If I don't work on this Saturday, I will come back out on Sunday because I want to get this magic knot ball done. Oh, also, all of these slippers, 6 of them were 683 grams. So I am already doing really good with my grams out. Even if I don't finish anything else this month, I will be ahead, but that's not gonna happen. Unless I break my arm or something, but let's not talk about that. Let's not jinx myself, right? All right, that is all of my finished objects and whips. That's it. So like I said, I'm going to be hopping on the DK weight sock train this week. And my other goal would be to finish those Era socks, my Taylor Swift socks. I think I can do it. Unless I get distracted. You know those DK socks, I start knitting them and I can't stop. So we'll see. Okay, I need to talk about something. And I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know how I'm going to talk about this. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I just got a little disappointed. And like the past, I don't know, couple months. I'm going to be talking about yarnable. I did get my yarnable. I am not going to knit it this month. I'm going to put it in the stash and save it for a shawl or something. It looked a lot like last month's. I mean, a lot. And it kind of irritated me a little. I am aware that there are sneak peeks and you can go and look before you purchase it. And I did not like doing that. I liked the surprise. But when I got it, I was like, I don't want to give away the color in case you haven't got it yet. So yeah, I canceled it. I'm just going to be taking a break. I can always come back if I want. It's not the end of the world. A lot of the extras were very smelly and that kind of irritates. I don't like smelly things. So that was kind of like And that's also in the sneak peek if there's a scented item in there. So yeah, just got a little annoyed with it. So I'm pausing. So I canceled. It's okay. It's okay. And I did do the sneak peek for April, and I'm kind of glad I canceled because it's not my favorite. It's okay. But if you have it, go for it. I do love her base. It's very nice. And there were a lot of months where I'm like, yes, this is awesome. But lately, they just haven't been. They've been meh for me. But it's okay. It's a surprise club. It is what it is. So yeah, so now I'm only getting my Freckled Whimsy clubs. I did not sign up for anything new. I don't plan on it. I was thinking about row 1 minis, but then I decided I'm gonna think about it again. I love row 1 minis. I wish you could pick your base because I'm not a fan of 80-20 2-ply. I don't like 2-ply yarn. I don't like 80-20 2-ply yarn. I don't like it. And it seems like every time I sign up, that's all they send me. And you don't know if you're getting it because it's a surprise. The colors, I love the colors. I love the little stitch marker and everything else. I just wish you could pick your base. That's my only, not really complaint, but like, in my opinion, to make it better would be able to pick your base. But that would be confusing for them to do that because they have to have 2 different bases of 2 different colors. So I understand why they don't do that. But so yeah, that is that. I don't want to offend anybody. Yes. If you love the yarnable, go for it. Just the past few months have been not that great for me, so I think we're just going to take a break. Like I said, if I want to sign up again, maybe I will later on. I don't know. I also was learning about myself. The reason I signed up for it was to like branch out and knit stuff that's not self-striping. And I'm starting to, learn a little more about myself as we go on to this knitting journey together, that my heart wants self-striping. So I think we're just going to do self-striping. That's what my heart wants. So I was able to keep up and knit all of them when I got them, the yarnables, except for this one. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it, so I'm not going to knit it this month. Maybe I'll knit it later. Maybe I'll use it in a shawl. I don't know. All right, that's my ramble. Oh my. Okay. So I don't have any acquisitions. I did get my clubs, but like I said, I'm not showing them because I don't want to spoil it. Reading and watching. It's like, what do I do next? Stop rambling and move on. All right. Reading and watching is the same thing as last week. I'm reading Throne of Glass on my Kindle. I did not start an audiobook because I was not feeling well and I had a hard time concentrating on things and I just didn't want to. So maybe this week I will start an audiobook. We will see. The Throne of Glass I'm just reading before bed. I think I'm at 30%, so it's going to take me a while. I am enjoying it though. And watching. My husband and I are watching 6 Feet Under Season 5. The last one, I believe. I think we have like 3 episodes left. I'm like, why didn't we finish that season this week? Because I feel like I feel like I said we were watching it last week too. Maybe we like just started it. That's probably why. Yeah. So we're watching that. I love it. And I'm still watching the Doctor Who. I finished season 15, started season 16. Since my youngest was not feeling well, she was at home watching them with me, so she likes watching them. This is the 4th Doctor that I'm watching, and I got to the episodes with K9. Oh my goodness, I love that robot dog. I missed him. Oh, like on the back it has, K9 is the dog, but it has His name is K, the letter K dash 9. Love it. So yep, still watching the Doctor Who. I think I have 3 more seasons left of the 4th Doctor, and then I'm gonna start seeing ones that I've never seen before. So that should be interesting. I'm still saying the 4th Doctor is my favorite, even if I haven't seen 5, 6, or 7. But I'm gonna watch them. And I'm watching those on Tubi. And 6 Feet Under is Netflix. Yep. So that's it for reading and watching. Life stuff, I kind of sprinkled it all in there. I don't know if I have anything else. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else. Weather's been kind of meh. And it hasn't been like the low 40s and like maybe like the low or like high 50s. Or maybe not even that. Maybe mid 50s. It hasn't been like going up and down drastically like it was a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Got some rain on Tuesday, but yeah, weather is weather. Yeah, so I might record on Thursday next week, and I'll still upload it on Monday, because I think Friday is Taylor Swift Day, unless something happens. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll record on Thursday morning. I don't have anything going on. I don't think. I get groceries on Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I could do it Thursday. So if I record on Thursday and I say, it's Thursday, March, blah, 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 you know that I'm going to have the Disney Plus and I'm going to be watching Taylor Swift on Friday. I know Amy from Happy Little Yarn, she's like, I asked her, I'm like, we should watch it together. So, like, together but apart, you know, because she's in Georgia. And so I don't know if we can get our schedules to line up. Maybe I'll have to watch it after lunch because I know she works on Fridays. We'll figure something out. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's okay. I'm going to have to watch it, like, it's going to have to be a weekday because my husband's weekends he's not going to let me have the TV for 3 hours to watch Taylor Swift on the weekend. It's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to watch it during the week. So maybe like after lunch. Maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock on Friday. We'll see. So excited. Okay, I think that's it. We got 43 minutes. Oh, my foot. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. If I keep talking, I'm just gonna repeat myself, which I probably already do a lot. Sorry. I already talked about my next cast-ons. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm just procrastinating because I have some laundry to fold and I don't want to. And I got to clean up a mess here and I don't want to do that either. Maybe that's why I ramble a little bit, because I'm just procrastinating just a little bit longer. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a better week than I did. If you did not, misery loves company, right? Yeah, I don't really have any questions for you. I love all your comments. I do read all of them. Sometimes I don't like respond to all of them, but I do heart them, so you know that I've read them. Yeah. I think that's it. I hope you got a lot done while you listened to me ramble and complain and, you know, all that stuff. Rant. I try not to complain too much because I don't want, you know, to be a Debbie Downer, but life is not always unicorn and rainbows, right? Okay, I think that's it. I will end it here. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.